We're doing now Halakha Pesuka from Chok L'Yisrael for Parashat Beshalach for Wednesday. אל תאמר שאין תשובה אלא מעבירות שיש בהן מעשה. Don't say that there is teshuvah only from actions or sins that involve ma'aseh, that involve actions. כגון זנות וגזל וגנבה, like promiscuity or gezel or stealing, robbing, that involve action. So, but rather, כשם שצריך אדם לשוב מאלו, rather just like a person has to do teshuvah, has to repent from sins that involve action, כך הוא צריך לחפש בדעות רעות שיש לו ולשוב מן הכעס ומן האיבה. Also the same way, he should repent from things that involve only thoughts or character qualities, such ka'as, such as anger, umina eva, or hatred, umina kin'ah, or jealousy, umina hitur, or frivolity, umerdifat mamon, or the pursuit of wealth, of money, ve'akavod, or pursuit of honor, umerdifat amachalot, or the pursuit of food. These may not be sins that involve action, but they indicate what the person's mind is on, things that are negative, like we said, jealousy or anger, or having like this kind of desire for more and more money or food even, v'chayotze bahem, and anything that's similar to this. Min hakol tzarich lachzor b'teshuvah. From everything a person should do teshuvah, which is should repent. Ve'elu ha'avonot kashim me'otan sheyesh behem ma'aseh. These sins that don't involve action are even more difficult to do teshuvah from than those that involve actions. שבזמן שאדם נשקע באלו, because when a person is nishka, is immersed in these type of other sins that don't involve action, קשה הוא לפרוש מהן, it is difficult for him to separate himself from them. וכן הוא אומר, and on this the Pasuk says, יעזוב רשע דרכו, that a wicked person should forsake his path and the bad thoughts, bad character traits or qualities, things that are, even a person has a tendency to get angry easy, he should learn to control himself. If a person has a tendency to have jealousy, he should realize that that's something wrong and he should do teshuvah from it. ואל ידע מאדם בעל תשובה שהוא מרוחק ממעלת הצדיקים מפני העוונות והחטאות שעשה. But a person who does teshuvah should not imagine that he's far from the level of tzaddikim because of the past sins that he did. אלא דבר כן. Actually, it's not the way it is. אלא אהוב ונחמד הוא לפני הבורא. He's rather beloved, and he's נחמד, he's pleasing לפני הבורא, before the Creator. כאילו לא חטא מעולם, as if he had never sinned, because he did teshuvah. ולא עוד, אלא ששכרו הרבה. Not just that, but he has a great reward, שהרי טעם טעם החטא, because he tasted the taste of sin, ופרש ממנו, and he separated himself from it, וכבש יצרו, and he controlled himself. אמרו חכמים, מקום שבעלי תשובה עומדים, אין צדיקים גמורים יכולים לעמוד. A place where those who have done teshuvah stand, even tzadikim gmurim are not able to stand, even righteous people are not able to stand in that place. About this idea of being able to control yourself, is a story that is brought that illustrates this point. A king who had a very, very, very special type of wine that tastes so good that once you have one sip, you just cannot control yourself to have more and more. And he asked for 3 volunteers, and he gave each one of these people a sealed bottle of that wine. And he told them, you have the bottle of wine, you have 24 hours, control yourself, don't drink from it, and come back tomorrow. And the one who's able to control himself will get a big reward. They come back after 24 hours. One guy drank the whole bottle. So that guy gets kicked out of the palace. Another guy didn't taste one drop. The bottle is sealed. The king gives him $100,000. And another guy, he's noticed that the bottle looks like it's sealed, but actually looks like something happened because there's a little bit of the wine that was missing. There's like a person, looks like somebody tasted from that wine, but closed the bottle again. And that guy, the king, gives him $1 million. So the advisors of the king say, after they leave, the guy who followed your instruction and didn't taste from the wine got only 100,000. And the guy that looks like he tasted, you gave him even a bigger reward. And the king answers, if this guy was able to control himself after he tasted from that very, very good wine, and he didn't continue drinking, he realized that he should follow the word of the king, and he stopped and didn't continue. That self-control has even more value than the one who didn't taste it. So that's how we illustrate. A person who did teshuvah is able to control himself. כלומר, מעלתן גדולה מעלת אלו שלא חטאו מעולם. He says here, the people who are able to do teshuvah, their level is even higher than those that never sinned. מפני שהם כובשים יצרם יותר מהם. Because they're able to control and to conquer the Yetzirah, the evil inclination, to a greater degree. They have to involve even more force, more power to be able to do that, more self-control, and therefore they have even more merit than those who are perfectly righteous. That was Halakha Pesuka from Chok Israel for Wednesday on Parashat Beshalach. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.